Every entrance of the main courtyard of the palaces, there is a bear. Like in my life, I think this is one of the most important art for the every human beings because it is related to our life cycles on India. Now I'm going to explain you. So this is called Thanga painting, and all the shining color are real 24 karat gold. Om Mani Padme Hum, 6 enchanting words. So that meanings, behold the jewel and the lotus flower.
Hi guys, my name is Canender Lims. Welcome to my channel. We will be visiting today Patan Durbar Square. We will also be seeing today Hari Shankar Temple, Big Bell, Bandakar Garden and water tank and article stone sculpture inside the Patan Durbar Square. Patan Durbar Square is situated at the center of city of Lalitpur in Nepal. It is one of the 3 Durbar Square in the Kathmandu Valley, all of which are UNESCO World Heritage Site. One of its attraction is the ancient royal palace, where the Mal or king of Lalitpur resided. Patan Durbar Square, oldest of all 3 cities of Kathmandu Valley, it is the best known for its artist heritage. It is probably one of the oldest Buddhist city in the world. Patan means eternity itself, and Patan Durbar Square is the spectacular site of Asia indeed. It is full of Hindu temples and Buddhist monuments with bronze gateway, guardian god and wonderful carving, and many visitors come here to see these monuments. Patan Durbar Square is the famous visiting place. The square is full of ancient places, temples, and shrines noted for their extremely beautiful carving. We will also be seeing a Thanga painting, alternatively spelled as Hanka, Tanka, Tanka, or Tanka. It's Tibetan Buddhist painting on cotton silk archipelago that usually depicts a Buddhist divinity or mythological scene. Hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.
My name is Sunny, and thank you very much for giving me the work. So I'm a local guide from this town. So let's begin the tour from inside the building. Okay. So from 16th to 18th century, the capital of Kathmandu is Bhaktapur, and the king from the Bhaktapur, he divided his kingdom into the 3 parts for the 3 sons, Kathmandu, Patan and Bhaktapur. So that's why from the 3 Darbar Square, the meaning of Darbar is a king's palace, and then from the 3 Darbar Square, all the architecture of the temple, palaces, courtyard and everything, it looks very, very similar from the 3 places.
So this is one of the places the king have built.
So this is called Taleju Bell, because in every Darbar Square, we have a 3 Darbar Square in Kathmandu Valley. Right now we are in Patan Durbar Square, which is a city of fine arts, and every entrance of the main courtyard of the palaces, there is a bell. And that bell is called Taleju bell from the 17th century, and this big bell, it is for the information, because from 16th to 18th century we don't have any means of communication, neither electricity. So what we do, first they make a very big, they ring the bell in a very big sound, and then after all the people they come here and all the important message is given by the king and the queen. So it works as a telephone. This big bell, it works as a telephone. And there you can see some of the students also, they come here for the educational tour. And besides this temple also, you have seen the pictures inside here. So this is the same temple which was completely destroyed by earthquake. And again they restored it from the ground level. So now we are in a very open area, it's called Durbar Square. And this place is a very famous spot for the program, like local program and our cultural program, any sort of local festival, everything that we celebrate here. And besides this, some of the movie like Hollywood movie, Dr. Strange also it was filmed here. So many Hollywood movies it was filmed here, and besides Bollywood movie also. like Hare Ram, Hare Krishna Mahan, Garwali Bahawali. So these things also it was filmed here. Not only film here, but film here in a 3 Darbar Square in a 3 locations. And there you can see this is a family temple of the king. The name of the temple is Taleju Bhavani. Is a personal deity of the Malla king. So every once in a year in Dasera and Navratri, they perform some rites and ritual inside the temple. Only family members are allowed to visit inside the temple. Others are not allowed. And there you can see, look, we local people, local community, everyone, we are in a together to rise again.
Nice guy, nice.
Today we have is a Narayana temple, and this temple also it was destroyed by the earthquake, and again it was restored. But what the most important things you can see from the Narayana temple, there is some of the erotic scene, Kama Sutra. Come, I'll show you. And there you can see on the slanting wooden pillar or wooden stalks on the below down there, man and woman having fun. Did you see that? And on the next pillar there is a different process. The main reason behind the Kama Sutra is that it is for the education. I have a three logic why we have a Kama Sutra from the temple. Okay, I'm gonna explain you the 3 logic. So the first logic is that because we do early marriage in the 10th, 12th century, we do early marriage, so we didn't know how to have a baby. But in most of the Hindu temples, we have a Kama Sutra. When they look up and they have a curiosity, because they are also human beings, and they try same things for their partner and they have a baby. It is for the sex education also. And the second reason is that if being a human being, if we are very dirty, thinking negative energy, and you pray with God and you offer a God and goddesses with a gold, silver, diamond, everything, even if you offer with a very dirty mind, God never listens to you. So you have to let every negative energy or dirty thinking, like outside of Kama Sutra, like outside of the temple, and then only with a good heart, if you go inside, God listens to you. That is the second logic. And the third logic is that some say that if we have this Kama Sutra, when the God send thundering, lightning, because in our Hindu belief, still we believe such things, we believe such facts. So we believe that if we have a Kama Sutra, it will protect from the thundering, lightning. That's the reason also we have a Kama Sutra from the temple.
Oh, nice.
It is a part of the Malla King's palace, but now this is a museum. And in 1934 AD also, we have a very big earthquake, like 90 years ago also. So that time, it damaged most of the old heritage sites. Besides these, so many people, they lost their life 90 years ago also. So that time, especially this building, it was renovated with a joint project of Austria and Nepal. And the joint project, it starts from 1983 until 1997. And then after this palace, it is open for everyone. Now it is a museum. This is called Patan Museum, and this museum is one of the best museum from Southeast Asia. So in the museum, mostly they are highlighting about our Hindu god and goddesses, the postures of our Hindu god and goddesses, and detailed information about the Hinduism, Buddhism. What I suggest you may visit the museum, because this is one of the best museums from Southeast Asia.
Must visit.
Yes. And there you can see the golden window, and from the golden window, it is said that from the golden window, king and the queen, they show their face to the followers, to the people, to the public, as well as to their grievances too, from this golden window. And now we have this temple. The architecture design for this temple is an Indian style. If you found the temple design like this is called Indian style, because it was influenced from India, Mughal architect. And this is called Krishna temple. Yes. And it is believed that this temple, it was built from the one stone. One stone, and it was built in the 17th century by the main king from this town, Siddhi Narsingh Malla. And Krishna is known as a god of love and magic, and who plays a very vital role in our Hindu book called Mahabharata, very long holy Hindu book called Mahabharata. He plays a vital role to help the good brothers to fight against the bad brothers for the kingdom. And this temple, the history tells that it is made from the single stone It is made from the single stone and it has got 21 pinnacles on the top. And every small pinnacle, I mean it's a roof, it represents a small mountain, and this big one it represents a Mount Everest from Nepal. That's we believe. And what strange things is that in our Hindu culture we have our holy book called Bhagavad Gita. And Bhagavad Gita is a mixture of the Ramayana and the Mahabharata. Is a very long epic story. So the combination of Ramayana and Mahabharata is a Bhagavad Gita. So that our long epic story also it was mentioned in the Christian temple carving very beautifully. So that's why this town is known as a city of fine arts.
City of Fine Arts.
So we will zoom, and thus on the side of the pillar there is a some sort of carving.
You can see, as you can see, some carving.
So that's the carving from the Ramayana. And upstairs we have a whole story of Mahabharata. And as you know, our god and goddesses in Hinduism, we have a three major gods, Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva, and their wife. The wife of Brahma is Saraswati, goddesses of education, and the wife of Vishnu is Lakshmi, goddesses of wealth or goddesses of money, and the wife of Shiva is Parvati, goddesses of time and goddesses of destruction also. But we believe we have millions of god and goddesses. Same as Vishnu also, he took total 10 reincarnations. So every 10 reincarnation crafted very beautifully inside the temple, which you can visit and you can take a look all the different reincarnation of the Vishnu. And in Nepal, we also believe that Buddha is a reincarnation, 9th reincarnation of the Vishnu. But the most important thing, Buddhism is not a religion. It is just a philosophy and it is an art of living in a practical life. And in front of the temple, there on the big pillar is a Garuda transformation of the Vishnu. Big bird, half bird and a half human. And this other temple, the design of this temple we call the pagoda style, with the tile look, the pagoda style or Newari style. That is the local Newari typically style, the design. And the third design of temple from Nepal is the stupa style. Maybe you have been to somewhere like a monkey temple, Bodhanath, that's dome set there. So that is the third design of temple from Nepal is a dome set.
Hello. High five. नाम के तिम्रो? Nice.
Nearly 90 years old, some of 100 years old, even more than 100 years old. So now we are going to visit the Golden Temple, passing through the local alleys, local gullies, and we see the local food also, and we see the local things on the street. Okay, so please follow.
So this is where your local used to stay, as our.
And like in my life, I think this is one of the most important art for the every human beings, because it is related to our life cycles until death. Now I'm going to explain you. So this is called Anga painting, and all the shining color are real 24 karat gold. They use a liquid gold, 24 karat gold, and it is done on a cotton canvas. Now here it comes the main point. So this round arm is our earth. And we believe that our earth is protected by the Bhairav, god called Bhairav, and he is a god of death and god of time. And this Thoda is a symbol of wisdom. And this 5 skulls, it represents the 5 elements of human beings: air, water, fire, earth, and sky. And the most important thing, everything it happens inside this part. Look, there is a heaven, and this is the Nirvana, semi-god, paradise, and this is our earth where all human beings they live together. And this 3 part is a suffering part, animal life is a hungry ghost part, and this is the hell. Look, good people is going to the heaven and bad people is pulled by the demons down to the hell. And there is a 3 animal also. Bird symbolize cleverness, and this snake symbolize angriness or ego, and this pig symbolize laziness. If we have these 3 illusions, we never achieve a heaven. We directly fall down to the hell. And outside, we have a most important part. There is a 12 most important part. the same part now I'm going to explain you. It starts from the birth. We take a birth from the mother, yeah, and then after we grow slowly day by day. And when we reach in appropriate condition, we have a desire and the feelings comes and contact comes. What I want to say that when we are a child, we don't know what is desire and what is feelings. Just if we cry, our parents they give us whatever we want because we don't know the importance of what is desire and feelings. But in your life, when you know the importance about desire and the feelings, then after it comes the contact. It means like you fall in love with somebody, like if you get in love with your family, you know your responsibility, and then it comes the movement of mental and physical because you travel mentally and physically. And there we have a consciousness because we are a very conscious animal and monkey is our family, yeah. And then we comes the elementary impulse. That means in your life you work very hard for your family, and then you save some money, build nice house, married nice beautiful girl, little children, and then doing all those things, you became a world. It's ignorance, and this is a source of pain. And then you die. The same process goes on our life, so that's why it is called wheel of life or life cycle of human beings.
So these are real gold.
Yes, this is real gold. Yes.
Oh, nice.
दुवैजना नेपाली हो। अनि दिदीले काम गर्नु भएको कति वर्ष भयो दिदी? 21 वर्ष भयो। 21 वर्ष। अनि तपाईँ बिहानदेखि बेलुकासम्म कति घण्टा बसेर काम गर्नुहुन्छ यहाँ? दिनको 12 घण्टा 12 घण्टा गर्नुहुन्छ काम। अनि यो कलरहरू चाहिँ तपाईहरुले कसरी बनाउनुहुन्छ त यो सबै कलरहरू चाहिँ? सबै मिक्स गरेर त्यो स्टोन कलरहरू मिसाएर सुनहरू लगाएर गर्नुहुन्छ। अनि दाइले चाहिँ कति वर्ष भन्नु दाइ तपाईको?
मैले लगभग 25 वर्ष भयो।
25 वर्ष। दाइको 25 वर्ष भएछ। अनि दाइ तपाईले सबै बनाउन आउँछ त? यो थाङ्गामा चाहिँ नि मेन भनेको फेसहरू हो क्या, यो फेस अनि कलरको यो म्याचिङहरू हुन्छ। अनि उहाँ मिलाउनलाई चाहिँ मास्टर गुरु हुनुपर्छ। अनि तपाईँ सक्नुहुन्छ त्यो मिलाउन सबै? सो लाइक यु आर गुरु 25 वर्ष पछाडि होइन त? 25 वर्ष पछाडि उहाँले बल्ल अहिले आएर चाहिँ जस्ट प्रोफेसनल्ली आर्ट गर्न सक्नु। 25 वर्ष लाग्यो।
तपाईँको पेन्टिङ एकदम राम्रो रहेछ है।
Now we are in the entrance of the Golden Temple, and the traditional name for this temple is Hiranyavarna Mahavihar. Hiranya means it's a gold, and Varna means color of the temple, and Mahavihar means the temple where the monks they live in the surroundings. But for the easy, it's called Golden Temple because it is all made from the gold. And in the entrance, on the ceiling, you can see the very beautiful fine art crafted on a stone. It is called Dharmadhatu Mandala, and it represents the aerial view of stupa. And why we have this mandala in the entrance? Because if we have some negative energy or negative spirits surrounded us, it will go or it will flush away from here. If we pass underneath this Dharmadhatu Mandala, so it will flush all our negative energy. That's the reason we have a Dharmadhatu Mandala. So let's go inside.
भिडियो गर्न मिल्छ त?
तर पहिला नेपालीको लागि त फ्री right way. So this is the mother of the Buddha, called Maya Devi. Maya Devi is a goddess of love, and every people they are confused that the Buddha takes birth from the mother stomach, from belly, but not. Actually, the Buddha takes birth from the mother armpit, and he was not an ordinary child because he was chosen by the god and goddesses from the heaven. But what happens when he takes a birth at the same time? He woke up and he began to walk 7 steps. In every steps of Buddha, there is a lotus flower open because lotus means symbol of purity, which welcomes towards nirvana. Come, I'll show you the statue of the Buddha Mother, Maya Devi. Look. On left hand side, there was a one little boy is falling down from her armpit, and she's catching the banana tree. And this temple is nearly 900 years old, and this temple is also known as a rat temple also. So we believe that from this temple, rats are much more powerful than cats. And there you can see we have a different things. It's called Bajra. We Nepali people call Bajra. And and Tibetan people call is Dorje or thunderbolt. And this is for the protection of the temple and protector of the whole god and goddesses, and destroy the negative energy also. And then it is for the offering also. It has a multiple purpose. Look. Into our family, and this is a family temple for the Sakya, Bajasare and Dhaka family. So it is like a personal deity, Kuldevi Mandir for the Sakya, Bajasare and Dhaka family. And the traditions from this temple is that every once in a month, they change the monk for the temple. And they bring the monk from the same family for 1 month. For 1 month, they are not allowed to visit the school. They are not allowed to take a salt. They are not allowed to take any other food like junk food. So whatever the people, whatever the devotees, they offer for the temples, they will survive from their things for 1 month. It is their family tradition. It is their family culture. So we have 2 priests for the temple. One is a small boy and second one is a young man. I think he's a young, small boy, and he's not allowed to wear other dress also. You have to wear this dress for 1 month. I think the young monk is sitting there, and this is small monk. And there, yes, and there we have a 4 monkey on the 4 sides. They are offering a jackfish to the Buddha. Here also you can see the very nice carvings and metal of Maya Devi. Look, with the mother catching the banana tree on left hand side. Little boy coming down from the Look at all those beautiful, carvings on the metal fronts, and these all are the gold plated. So that's why it's called a golden temple. And you know, in all over the world, mostly the people, they follow 3 types of Buddhism. The first one is Mahayana Buddhism, which was followed by the Dalai Lama. Like he give up everything, like nothing, yeah. Just he are waiting in the path of enlightenment. And second one is a Vajrayana Buddhism or Newari Buddhism, which is a very famous Buddhism from Kathmandu. And in Newari Buddhism, what we do, we pray or we offer for the Buddha is similarly like a Hindu temple in a tantric way, like a sacred offerings. That's we do. In Vajrayana Buddhism, you have a house, family, wife, and everything. You know, even you are a part of the Buddhism. And third one is a Hirayana or Theravada Buddhism, just followed by the people from Thailand, Vietnam. They follow that Buddhism. But one Buddhism, the Vajrayana Buddhism, is very famous Buddhism from Kathmandu, which is a Newari Buddhism. It's a tantric Buddhism also. And in every Buddhist temple, we have these things. In these 3 hills, we have a mantra called Om Mani Padme Hum, 6 enchanting words. So that meanings, behold the jewel on the lotus flower. A jewel on the lotus flower. Come. Swambhunath temple, replica of the Swambhunath. I think you have been to the Swambhunath. self-existence, self-existence. But this is a replica, but the original temple, it is in the top of the hill where you can see the very nice view of Patan Valley, yeah. And then the people who are very sick, those who couldn't climb the very big steps, they come there and they do free there. Because this is the same temple, the self-existence.